What it is, what it ain't, you already know it's Top Cat 100 going hard in the paint, the Real Feeltv, which you know you tuned into. Let's go, don't get that out the way. Salute to the whole 100 mob. I'm back up in the gate. To all my haters, your mother has hyena feet. Your Somalian high rat's back built, bull terrier face ass nigga. Now go on the corner and listen to Lil Scrappy and Shay Davis albums, the original OTF. Lame ass nigga. Now, that's how I'm rocking right now, man. I gotta come in here like that, brother. Cause y'all don't understand the meaning of when I come through these doors, man, and I release this content, man. I'm being shadow banned. You understand what I'm talking about? Now, with all this being said, we gotta talk about JayDaYoungan, man. And that's real talk. And we happy that Bit 23, you understand what I'm saying? He's out right now. Now, a lot of people, man, worried about his circumstances and his conditions up in there when he was up in there. And a lot of people want to know, well, what was he even in there for? So this is what I'm going to do for y'all. I'm going to present that information on why he was in there right about now. You understand what I'm saying? And we just want people to understand that dope people get out on bond and all of these type of conditions that set people free, we got to understand that they're up on a slim line, man, that they got to travel in order to stay free. And we all know this, man. So if JayDaYoungan goes back around and he does the same thing that he was doing before he went back in 9 times out of 10, he's going to be back in there. Now, from where this case is being presented from, a lot of people is talking, man. You know what I'm saying? From what sources is saying allegedly. Now, what everybody got to realize is this, man. He could be closing his doors right now, or he could be opening them. Now, with all this being said, he has pressure on his mind. For those that ever had a pending case, you never sleep well. Because when you got multiple pending cases and multiple charges, any one of them can land you behind bars or land you in a situation that doesn't require probation the way you really had to do a long stint. And JayDaYoungan has had priors before, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So, with all this being presented, we all know that JayDaYoungan always being mixed up in a lot of things. Now, with this rap thing, it can shift 2 ways. It's either he can play into what people is talking about, or either he can lay low and he can really present the music and just worry about that. Now, with him being released, everybody see that Young and Ace is cool, and both of them never had no bad blood. He done shouted out Queso, free Queso, you see what I'm saying? And the thing is, he see that he really got love for him because of this whole situation of him being released, and they had to talk this out. So this is nothing but good things that's being presented, bro, because a lot of people been trying to put them against each other forever, saying that, well, Young and Ace doesn't like JayDaYoungan and stuff like this. And this is what I'm saying, brother, he could play into it or not, because at the same time, he could just focus up on the music and not get it mixed up. So I'm glad that he shut a lot of fans up by that being released with him and Young and Ace hugging. Straight up and down, bro. And that's real talk. So he can't fall into none of these type pitfalls at this point, man, because this is what everybody try to do. Put one artist against the other artist, and then the other artists feel like they got to prove something, and then this is where the empire falls. Now, we see other artists facing these same situations, being released from probation stipulations and being put back on them. So we all know that if you can't follow them lines and you can't have the discipline within yourself and make sure that you run the crew and tell them what is demanded, not what they gonna offer, then you may as well not even be a boss. And JayDaYoungan, I know, ain't got no problem making that transition, and that's real talk, because JayDaYoungan is one of these artists that got a core fan base, that got people that's gonna stick behind him no matter what, and that's real talk. So when we think about JayDaYoungan future, in his future, facing any charge or maybe having to lay down, then we talking about people that's going to really hold them down. But see, my thing is this, though. When you got money and they see you being productive and they see that you really made a change and your name really not getting mixed up with other artists, like fans be trying to put other artists against each other, and they really see you moving a certain way, then they actually do look at that and they might grant you a break, no matter how your record looks sometimes. It just depends on how long it is before he goes back to court to see about this case. Now, in the meantime, like I say, he can't be sitting up here worried about what no fans talking about or worried about proving nothing to nobody. Because as you can see, JayDaYoungan has no problems. I know he had past problems with Baby Joe and he had past problems with other artists, but we can't sit here and look at it like that them things carry on. Because at the same time, nobody has to focus on it. Not to say that it won't stay in the street. But with all this being presented, all we got to realize is that he back out, that he about to drop some more music. We going to see how it sound. As you can see inside the pictures of him being in there, that he had a notepad next to him. So basically, he was giving it his all, and he was actually making it, worth his time being up in there. So we all seen that for ourselves. So with this all being done, we see how he gonna air it out. And he gonna air it out with the music. So holla back. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know how I came with the content at the end of the day. Know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's no more speculation on what's going on with him and Yungeen Ace or nobody else. All you see is raw music that's about to be being dropped, and you see his fans that promoting it, and they gonna motivate it. So with all this being said, salute, man. Shout out to the whole 100 mob.